Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Switchbox podcast. My name is David, and I'm joined today with Ace, Chris, and Jimmy. You guys want to say hi?
Hello!
Hello?
All right. Last episode, we said we were going to cover the Minecon Minecraft convention. It's been going on for the past 2 days. Let's see. There was a lot of announcements that they went through. You guys excited about talking about it?
Oh, hell.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I am.
All right.
We know Chris isn't.
One of the things they talked about is they're releasing a new version of Minecraft. Going to be the Minecraft Windows 10 version.
Technically not new. They're porting the Pocket Edition to Windows 10. So they actually will function one and the same, and users can both play, like, I can't think, for lack of a better word, like...
Cross-platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Multiplayer cross-platform.
Yeah, and they're getting, from what I can tell, from what I hear, they're getting away from using Java as the base.
So how's that going to work with mods, though?
As far as I know, I haven't heard too much about there being many mods for the Pocket Edition.
Right.
I mean, all
like
I can
if you
base...
have mods for your PC version, you know...
Well,
they're two
they
completely
won't
different games.
Yeah,
in a
because the current version is based on Java.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, is they're trying to get away from that because there are a lot of issues with running anything on Java. It's...
Yeah, like how our high-end machines can barely put out certain quality aspects of the game if you put too many good resource packs in it.
Can you say something, Ace?
Aw, damn it!
I turned it off to sneeze.
Okay.
Apparently I didn't press the button hard enough.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's fine.
We're good then. What were you trying to say?
Fuck.
Okay.
Well put.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues with running anything in Java. It's a resource hog, and there are a lot of security issues with it. It's
In the last, like, 3 or 4 patches that Minecraft, the PC edition, has done was all security-based. It's like so many loopholes that people kept finding, and they had to keep patching them.
And another good thing with the announcement is everybody who currently owns the PC version will get the Java version will get the Windows 10 version for free.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
So
cool.
Ace can play Minecraft with his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'd need Windows 10.
Well,
He wants to get it.
I actually have it set up to download when it comes out.
Okay, which that works really well. I can't believe I'm saying this. It works well that Microsoft bought Mojang because for
It's
everybody.
no surprise that they're doing
Wait,
it.
Yeah.
they bought them? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
bought them a while ago.
Wow.
They're still their own company, just...
And
We'll
that
get
means
into that point actually
Yeah.
a little later
That means
because
I get the aardvark, you guys don't?
Aardvark.
Yeah. That's supposed to be exclusive. No, actually, I think it's an Xbox One exclusive. My bad.
Oh,
They get an aardvark.
okay.
Wait,
What?
is that it?
Another useless entity.
Hey, I can kill it, can't
All right.
We'll be right up there with bats.
So now that we covered the new version of Minecraft, back to the Java version, 1.9.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, Ace and Jimmy, have been waiting for this for a long, long time.
Ever since what was that, April Fools, they put out that one spoof snapshot.
Yeah.
It had that little hidden QR image in it.
Yep.
It's pretty slick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I've
So-
been all giddy about that one since that.
I watched the Twitch broadcast this morning, and I'm so psyched right now.
Dude, I mean,
Okay, what's like included in it?
Yeah, because I actually...
basically this one is called the Combat Update. They've been, from what I've seen so far, they're almost overhauling any aspect of the previous combat system. You know, before where you would left click or was it left click, or no, it's right click to block with your sword. That's gone.
Right.
You no longer do that. You'll now have
You can't block.
You'll have an offhand now that you
okay.
can equip other items to, or shields now, and those will block.
Was this Bioshock now?
Well,
I'm joking, but anyways,
if you want, you're going to be able to place a torch down and still have a damn sword in your hand.
That
you know?
is awesome. Yeah, because I
So-
always hated because when I'm like trying to light up a cave or something, I'm walking through it with torches, just placing torches to light it up instantly, and lo and
Right,
behold, I'll turn a corner and with a little dark spot, and there's a zombie right in my face or something. Yeah.
right.
So you can actually place blocks with your
Yes.
offhand item.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
okay, that's neat.
So yeah,
Your
you
offhand.
could have your sword.
Yeah.
And your offhand can't actually attack. So like you can dual wield 2 swords, but only your main hand will.
Yeah.
You dual wield 2 bows. You will only shoot with the main hand. And I say main hand now because, as purely an aesthetic thing, you can now choose which handed your character is. So if you're a left-handed player and you want,
Oh, okay.
your left hand to show up on the screen instead of the right, and your weapons and stuff to be in your left hand, that'll be there, and your other hand will be the offhand.
Get
If
rid
you
of
want,
that
you can
racism.
also put 2 shields on. That's another new thing, shield.
Yep.
And you can put your banner on the fucking shield.
Yep.
Really?
You can actually
That's
make a
neat.
banner and then customize the logo. That makes banners really cool because you could literally customize your own armor and everything too.
You can,
But
you
now,
can have
will
a-
it apply to the body though, like the body armor and everything?
I'm not sure if it applies to the body armor.
That'd be kind of cool.
A customizable skin for your armor. It's kind of neat, but considering what you can do with banners now and apparently now to shields, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of something like that.
I wish we could die. Other
But
days.
on top of the new hand, we're also getting a revamped bow system. I'm not sure if they're doing any new enchantments, but there is a lot of new arrow types coming out. I haven't seen all of them that they're doing, but I think there's like 6 confirmed right now. There's like the spectral one, the gold tip, poison,
Did they say
Invisible?
what they do?
the levitating one. I know the spectral ones. When if you shoot something with it, it then from now on has an outline glow to it. So like if you're hiding, you can see where it is with a wall between you and everything. And apparently there's like color coded ones for teammates and stuff too.
There's also invisible.
So you can shoot your friend and know where they're at.
You can shoot an invisible arrow. You can turn someone invisible.
Took
Yeah,
an arrow
I don't
to
think
the
it. I don't think it'll do damage to him. I think it just makes him invisible.
See, I wonder if are they because there's an invisibility potion, right?
Effect, yeah.
Yeah.
Are
They're
they
like basically like effect, potion dipped arrows in a sense.
Do you guys think they're eventually just starting to add potion effects to arrows? Like,
That's what it seems like for the most part.
Yeah.
Although there's no such thing as a
Hey,
spectral
dude,
potion.
you
But,
need some health. Shoot him with the.
but I mean,
that would be
Why
a good,
not?
Oh,
good
dude,
delivery system because you can only throw so far, right?
like say you're on the opposite side of the ravine about to die, and I can just
Yeah, just
there you go.
nice shot. Thanks, bro.
Potion of instant health, critical health.
Yeah.
Now that's the other thing about the potion. There's now
Kinda like a
the levitate
shot.
potion. It's kind of risky because you don't just go up a little bit. No, you
Go.
keep going up.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
heal yourself.
To
Yeah,
the
so
moon, bitch.
there's a good chance that you will fall to
And
your death.
this effect, we'll probably talk about later. There's a good reason why this new effect has been applied to the game. I know Ace already knows what I'm talking about. I know he's been looking into it too. Chris doesn't look into it, and David only got a brief skim of what Minecon revealed
Yeah.
today. So,
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, that's about it as far as I know about the combat system. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they fixed the. I'm not sure what it's officially called, but like the aggro of hostile mobs. Like right now, currently, if you hit zombies or anything, there's like an off chance it'll be all like
Yeah, it'll go stupid. It'll go Skyrim on.
it kind of de-aggroes it. It just kind of stands there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh hey,
If it loses you, kind of deal.
yeah, it kind of
Oh,
loses
okay.
its aggro towards you. So it just
Yeah.
kind of wanders and looks around. It doesn't really move around much because it'll pick you back up in about 3 seconds or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Skyrim
just-
was
it's just-
really bad about that.
It's just kind of weird, It's not game breaking. It just kind of breaks the element of it. You're getting
Sure.
swarmed by zombies, and if you just like peg all 5 of them, and then they'll all just stand there for a couple of seconds.
Kind of
And
like
it does,
the
and
Metal
it's
Gear,
not
like,
even consistent with that. Sometimes it don't do it, but other times it does. And
Well, that I'm wondering if maybe that's one of the limitations of Java. If it's Java getting in the way of the programming, or
I'm not so sure because it wasn't always like that. You'd think if it was something that, I know they're constantly always like updating mob AI, so it might be just something in that conflicting with Java, but it never was always, that much of an issue.
Yeah.
Didn't really start happening until like 1.6 or 1.7.
Yeah, I didn't know it was up to 1.8, but that was just me. You guys do more mining than I do.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Now-
update was also doing a lot with the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, big time.
Total
I mean-
overhaul.
Couple of months ago, they revealed that they were doing some overhaul to the end, and everybody speculated that they were going to revamp the Ender Dragon fight, which turned out to be the case, and would be done much like the console version was, be more challenging. The Ender Dragon having more attacks, and some of the Ender crystals on top of the Obsidian Towers being protected by iron bars, so you can't just run around and shoot them with arrows. And those all turned out to be true, but it wasn't until like a week ago when I think it was Jeb that posted a picture saying Minecon 2015 hype or something like that. And it revealed what they had been working on with the end for the entire time, which is huge. It's
Big.
at first I thought it was just going to be, a bigger end world that can generate these structures that they're now putting in. They're called end cities. But upon reading up about what Minecon revealed, it's actually an infinite generation of end islands that once you beat the Ender Dragon, you get now what's called an end gate. And I haven't seen much of it because it's just like a one block opening, so I'm guessing you toss an ender pearl into it. I'm not sure how it functions or anything yet. I've only seen images. I haven't seen any like video or anything, and apparently these gates warp you to other islands which have these giant end stone structures, which I believe it's the end city, and my eyes just light up all seeing all them new blocks and stuff like that. And ooh,
So
I
there's
love,
new
I love
block
building
types?
more than anything. I'm more of a
Those-
builder and explorer. But
Yeah, those seaweed-like structures that we saw.
Yep.
They act like cactuses,
Yep.
so you have to work
Chorus.
your top. Yeah,
Chorus.
chorus.
Yeah.
Now, then there's the new mob.
The shulker.
Shulker.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the. Where is
In a
this,
pretty
on the
devious
Reddit
look-
there.
Yeah. He's
Now they're supposed to. They can hide inside the block, and then when they get a chance, they'll open up, and then they'll shoot a missile that
a
will
homing
track.
projectile at you.
Huh.
Oh,
And remember what I said about that levitating thing? Apparently that's a levitating effect projectile, and when it hits you, there you go.
yeah.
Oh.
Now, which might be helpful because the way they show the inside of those structures, you need to go up anyways.
Yeah. But I'd
So-
like to still have control of my character. Because what if it's just a really tall room that it sends you up 10 blocks and then drops you back down to your death?
Yeah. Now, what
So
I
we're-
want to know what's inside these structures.
Yes. Yes.
I haven't touched on that.
And I'm not going to... I don't know about Ace. I can't speak for Ace. I know David's already sided with me on this one, but I am not going to touch any of the snapshots. I'll watch update videos about what Mojang is tweeting out and stuff like that. But for me, I feel we ruined 1.8, in which it's been almost a year now since they
Yeah, exactly.
since they've it's like September I think it was where the last 1.8. It's like the longest they've ever had between version updates. But I feel we ruined that one because we played through the snapshots so much, and then I think that at the time 1.8 was the longest running snapshot series, like 50 some odd snapshots before that one came out. So
I'm reading here that they expect the first snapshot for 1.9 to be out in a couple weeks. So
yeah, they said very soon. A lot of people were speculating that they wouldn't start pumping any out until after Minecon because they'd be saving a big reveal for Minecon, which it turns out to be exactly that.
I wonder how much they're going to throw in that first snapshot.
Probably no more than what they've already revealed.
Yeah,
But now that they're just getting ready to start throwing out snapshots, you know that there's stuff that they're working on that they haven't shown.
They've got to be. See, that's I think what the biggest fallback with 1.8 is they let everything out of the bag with all of the snapshots. They didn't hold back on anything.
Not everything, but majority of it. You know, I knew they were they were eager to reveal out the new Guardians and whatnot. But I think what they could have done with that, reveal the temple and reveal the Guardians, but leave the Elder Guardian part of it a secret. Let people venture in there, and all of a sudden there's this giant one that's giving you all these crazy effects and whatnot. Let that kind of be a secret.
Yeah, that surprised the shit out of us when we first went through that.
That scared the crap out of me. That freaking effect is so loud, and that little spectral thing just over the front of your screen, man.
And they just kept hitting you with it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's annoying.
We lost a lot of good equipment.
Speaking of the screen, they're changing the HUD a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. The offhand thing's getting a side icon off to the side, and I believe now
Status
effects,
yeah.
yeah. They'll be showing on the top right corner too. That'll be cool too.
I hope you can opaque it, because we really hate to be up there and to get annoyed.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Maybe 50% of what it's showing, so you can at least see through it. It's not obstructing your view so much.
They look pretty big. I hope they do it more small.
It might be just because of how the GUI scaling is. I usually keep mine pretty small.
Yeah.
So it probably wouldn't bother me that much. But yeah, I can see what you mean. If you got it set to like large scale or whatever, it would be pretty obstructive.
They got rid of the super secret settings bar.
Well, I think
Really?
a lot of that, the super secret settings, it's what changed the filter effects.
Yeah.
So it looks all green and everything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that was always in the game just to give map makers an idea of what they've already put into the game. And then if you opened up your debug menu and everything, you'd see exactly what .json filler that was in there. And I knew someone would smile to it. I knew someone would.
The missing member, .json.
Yeah. He wanted to go see another movie for the third time.
So, any of this interesting you, Chris, to get back into Minecraft, or?
Oddly enough, this guy got most of us here into Minecraft and then fell right off of it.
I don't know.
Complaining about the graphics.
Well,
I mean, I kind of like the offhand feature of it. I think that's.
I mean, it might be something to check out again now that I can't say anything yet because I haven't played any snapshots and I don't intend to, but to me, the way they're changing stuff, it's gonna feel like a whole new game in a sense. Between the whole new combat system, stuff to look forward to, what they consider the end to a somewhat infinite exploration world.
And respawnable Ender Dragon.
Yep.
So
apparently there's going to be a craftable way to respawn it.
Have you guys checked out the Ender Dragon lately?
no, I think the
I heard
last.
someone says that damn thing does respawn if you let it last long enough.
You mean heal up or actually
respawn.
respawn?
Yeah, because I was watching a video, and I don't know if it was fake or not,
See, I wonder if
but it respawned.
I wonder if they were sneaking in small little updates.
Yeah, that's what they're good for that.
Yeah.
They're always sneaking stuff in there.
Because it takes like 1,100 ticks or something like that.
They might have been doing that.
Well, the fact that it would just, respawn doesn't seem quite like it because
the portal disappears and the egg disappears and he just pops right back in.
no.
Maybe it's a
that
mod.
It might be a video that of what they were trying to do for reset. I mean, they've been posting videos and stuff. I think it was Dinnerbone that posted one where he was trying to, when he was tweaking with the way the Ender Dragon maneuvered around, and it was just a video of it staying in the exact same spot, just flailing around like a damn idiot. But seeing the way they went with it now, I'm not even sure if this is, we call it the official one, but the announced version of where you can craft a end crystal, and once placed, another dragon will spawn.
Now that's another thing. Ender Dragon breath is an ingredient, so something new for potions.
That's an
It's a
ingredient?
particle blast.
Well, no, it's supposed to be something you can use for making potions. After if you destroy
Oh, it's like
Ender Dragon
a
multiple
drop?
times, yeah, it drops. So it's a new thing.
So it actually gives purpose to repeatedly fighting the dragon.
Yeah.
Huh.
I agree to that. That's cool.
That's interesting.
No, because if they're going exactly the way, I don't know if you've ever seen the console version, you guys, about the end fight. The end portal frame is already there. Normally, way it is now, as soon as you kill it, it raises up, it deteriorates, drops experience, and the portal forms with the egg right there. Now it's centralized in the item with the frame with no portal in it, no egg on top, and apparently the dragon will actually land on it and cast like a fire breath attack off of it if you're too close to it.
Huh.
At least that's what the way the console did. So apparently it's, and from what I've read, as there becomes fewer and fewer end crystals, it protects them.
Yeah.
See, I wonder
That's
if
smart right there.
with the release of the Windows 10 version, if they're trying to kind of prep the PC players of the current Java version to kind of blend them both together so they don't have to develop for two different versions,
Well, they're still going to be one and the same. Like they even said it, that Windows 10 Beta Edition is Pocket Edition, ported to Windows 10 PC.
Okay, so they're still going to support the Java version, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 1.9 is not the end of Minecraft Java, you don't think?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why
I think they're still
telling the
searching
modders,
for.
Go ahead and fix things because they're like, we're going to support you guys.
I mean, when they really delve into it, 1.8 or 1.7 and 1.8, they fixed a lot of things, making it way more optimized. So it's not impossible to make a game run well with Java. It still don't change the fact that it's a resource hog, but they've done things to make it where it functions a lot better. It's more user-friendly to those without powerful machines and whatnot. You can obviously see what happens when they don't run off Java. I've seen Ace's dad playing on his phone, with the Pocket Edition, and the frames is just immaculate. It's so smooth and easy to control. But they built that from a ground up, knowing what they wanted. From the start, Minecraft was a Java-based game, and it just
add in things. Yeah.
Yeah, they just kept
I'm
adding
almost wondering if it'd be better for them to, no offense to the PC players, but to cease supporting the Java edition and go to the newer whatever, I don't know what they're running the Pocket Edition on, but then releasing it then release an SDK for modders to kind of give them a leg up.
Right.
I think they've talked about this before, but they said that it will unlikely happen because it would basically require them to rebuild the game from the ground up.
Yeah.
Whereas this, Java is always kind of tweaking their own settings and stuff like that. Trying to make it better. I think they're like on 10 now.
I
don't follow.
That was 8.
Yeah, 8. Well, maybe 9. I'm not sure exactly, but they're constantly always working on their stuff, and then Mojang's always working on optimizing the game for that. So it's not bad. For the most part, with my rig, I'm getting solid frames every time. It's only when there's 400 entities around that it's.
To be fair, your rig is still semi-powerful.
Oh yeah, it's 5 years old, but I do little updates here and there to it. But it takes about 350 to 400 entities on the same screen to.
I have a small Vio netbook that can run Minecraft fairly decently.
Yeah, about 30, 35 frames.
That's a netbook, so.
Yeah. So that goes to show what they've done to the game to make it run effectively, even on lower end, hardware.
To clarify, that's not what I'm on right now. I have my gaming laptop, and that's my primary.
Yeah.
But so if that hasn't gotten you interested in, not my computer, but the details of 1.9, if that hasn't gotten you into to come back to Minecraft, they did announce another game, not developed by Mojang, but developed by Telltale Games. Minecraft Story Mode. I know you're a fan of the Telltale games,
Oh yeah.
Chris.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're the one we're trying to convert back into a Minecrafter.
I've actually
Join us.
I've
Our
only
server's
watched
so lonely.
The Walking Dead one.
Yeah.
I've actually never played any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
you should pick up Tales from Borderlands then.
It looks really good.
I like that one, but I don't know.
Or even Strong
I've
Path
never-
for attractive people.
You know what? You know, Chris, you sound exactly the way I did about Minecraft because I always watched Jeremy. I always watched him play Minecraft back when it was still in beta.
Fireworks,
And-
by the way. So.
Yeah, it's the 5th of July, so you know what that means. Another month of fireworks. But I seen him playing that, and I was like you. I'm like, man, the graphics suck. What the hell's up with that game? You know, and then he'd be just sitting there pecking at some stone and stuff like that, and it didn't appeal to me at all. And then David started playing some other games and whatnot. And,
Total
I was
Miner.
bored, and we played. Yeah, he downloaded an Xbox knockoff of Minecraft called Total Miner.
Yeah.
And for
yeah.
whatever reason,
I got
he's
that.
like,
Yeah, I had
just
that too.
try it. And we tried it. And I think every Friday we'd play for like 6 hours straight. And it was a love-hate kind of a deal. It looked worse than what Jeremy played, but I found it appealing. I found it fun. And I think it was Christmas that Chris actually bought me the official copy of Minecraft just before 1.0 actually came out, the official release of Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then he fell out of it for whatever reason, you know? And I don't know.
Minecraft story mode. It's not about Steve. You don't play as Steve.
Yeah.
You play
They
as-
actually wrote a
They-
story
they
about
ma-
it. There's a
yeah.
story
Yeah, you
to
play
the
as
game.
Patton Oswalt, yeah.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt is the main character.
I'm not a fan of
That's
it.
just so weird.
I'm not a fan of
It
the
is. It
Really?
is in my view just
Yeah.
because of the fact I hear Minecraft and I think, you know, as soon as you hit start, you're just popped right here and you do whatever, you know. You want to be a nomad, you be a nomad. You can go
So I'm
exploring.
kind of curious to see what kind of story they're actually gonna.
Exactly.
Well,
to,
see,
to
here-
load up a Minecraft
here's-
game and there be a linear storyline to it, progression to the game, if you will.
See, the only thing that I have an issue with is I know Telltale is going to write an awesome story about it. They always make really good stories. I'm not a big fan of the gameplay style that they put out. I'm not a big click and point fan. Like, you know,
It's pretty easy.
Point.
I gave The Walking Dead a shot. I bought that on Steam and I gave that a shot, but it's just not my cup of tea.
I think their graphic. I don't know. Sometimes it can be kind of wonky, like
Yeah.
scenes and like just pop in.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be as, for lack of a better term, adult as The Walking Dead or
Well, I
Game
think
of
what he
Thrones,
means is I've seen clips of Walking Dead where they tried to implement where you're playing as gameplay and the cutscenes into the same thing, like by triggering a certain event.
Right,
Where you're
right.
standing, your character is then thrown into a cutscene where scripted animations are supposed to go, and it just seems clunky.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know,
like glitchy.
odd
and,
movements
yeah.
and stuff like that. At least that's the
Yeah.
way Walking Dead was, kind of.
And their engine can be
see,
kind of just wonky.
They kind of I don't want to say perfected the art, but it got better with some of their other games. I seen some gameplay of their Game of Thrones game and Tales
The
from
Wolf Among Us?
Borderlands.
Yeah, Tales of Borderlands, it's really smooth. It's like watching a giant cutscene and you're playing it and it looks great. And they do
I don't
keep
know.
the
I mean,
effects of what Borderlands was.
I love Borderlands for sure.
Oh God! I was actually tempted to fire up Borderlands 2 the other day.
That's how
Shit,
how-
I'd play
I came
it.
across some old recordings of me and Chris playing.
We could play one again. I gave you that, but anyway.
Did you?
yeah, off topic.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I might have.
yeah, I think you have it.
They have quite a few good voice actors. Obviously, they have Patton Oswalt as the main character, but they've got some people from their other games. Ashley Johnson's from The Last of Us and Tales from Borderlands.
Actually, wait, what voice did they play?
Ashley Johnson.
On The Last of Us, do you know?
I don't know
Not
The Last
sure.
of Us. If I had to guess,
Was it
Hold
what's
on.
her name? Was it Ellie
let me
or Ellie?
look it up real quick.
I can't remember, but yeah.
Now, it looks pretty good so far. I mean, just for what tailgating is.
She played Ellie in Last of Us.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, they got people from the Goonies and stuff like that. I mean, Telltale's always been really good with. Yeah, shut up. Telltale's
Kidding,
been really
yeah.
good with getting really decent voice actors.
Why?
What?
No, I'm just looking at the list here that you got of the cast, and I don't know why, but it jumped right at me, the very bottom one, Paul Rubens from Pee Wee's Big
Big
Adventure.
I
don't know why that jumped out at me.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Uh-huh, yep.
You know,
Wait, what voice was that? What character, I mean?
Paul Rubens?
Yeah. Was he the skeleton guy?
Guess I'm not entirely sure. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Oh, go. Sorry. Stupid ads.
Hold on.
Let me just disable. Sorry.
Locke, whoever that is, I don't
remember.
Probably a minor character.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what I'm seeing, it
sure
looks
it'd be
fun.
decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. I mean,
I kind of wish they would
I'm more of
add
the
more
open world
elements.
exploration
It-
vantage point of
Just
Minecraft. But
I look back at my phone where I have notes on what I want to talk about. But it's surprising. Minecraft being now a Microsoft asset, it's actually going to be released on PS3 and PS4.
Oh yeah.
really,
Yeah, that surprised me, and it surprised me in a good way, because that means that Microsoft isn't really putting their foot to Mojang and telling them exactly what they want them to do.
Well, that was what they agreed upon. That Mojang will still be able to do what they need
Yeah.
to do.
they're owned, but they're still independent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're probably
but-
still making money off of it.
Yeah, they're just taking the money. Yeah, I'll take the money. Yeah. You know,
I mean,
I'm sure that has a little something to do with
It's
it.
still surprising from big corporations to see them actually
It's
do
true,
that,
'cause
even though
Microsoft knows how big Minecraft is. I think just a couple days ago they finally hit
20
million.
Yep.
20 million copies of the game sold.
Well, that's because
Wow.
if Microsoft
Ridiculous.
pisses off their user base, they're going to be really pissed off.
Well, how much did Microsoft
I think that might be why
buy
they
it
didn't
for?
try to overthrow the creative rights from Mojang.
Yeah.
Do you know any of you know how much Microsoft bought Mojang for?
Oh.
Because that's
I'm not exactly
I'm pretty sure it was a
sure.
substantial amount.
Yeah.
I know
$4 million.
No, I believe. Here, let me look it up. I believe they did.
2.5 billion.
2.5 billion. Okay, wow.
Notch made out good.
See,
Yeah, he did.
Big old
Remember
fat.
that house?
Then he
bought?
got out of there.
Yeah. Fucking he beat out Beyonce and for the house. Yeah. Beat
No,
up,
I
beat
didn't
him
know
up
it
in
was
the
that
house.
big of a house.
It was that house is gorgeous.
Minecraft party.
Yeah, and okay, bunch of nerds just laying.
Not
just,
with Notch. Notch wanted nothing to do
Hey,
with Minecraft
plenty of
anymore.
room for
I don't
land.
blame him. I mean,
No, I mean,
once-
like he even said too. He's
Oh,
like,
he hated that game. But
he hated how big it got. I mean,
Who did?
Notch, the creator. What's his name?
Marcus
Persons.
Persons,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, he
knows-
just likes to make a game, but he didn't want it to become this
like an icon.
almost.
Yeah.
It's almost like a dang cult.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the Mario of this generation now.
It is.
That's
I mean, it's really big with the younger audience.
I mean, what's great about it is it has so many applications to it, Like I said, if you like just running around the world attacking monsters, it's got that for you. If you like to build, it's got that for you. If you like making technical machines and circuitry and stuff, it's got that for you. And now with the command blocks and stuff, if you like making, custom world adventure maps, you can do that. It's to the point now, which from what I read, they've implemented new ways for you to be able to customize the mobs, so you can actually build your own mobs in the game. They can do certain attacks and stuff,
Oh, that's cool.
and you can apply them into the game. And it's got a little bit of everything for everyone, and that's kind of like why I like jumping around on servers and stuff like that, just to see other people and how they play the game and whatnot. You find the kind that just like adventuring around and killing others. Bastards.
So, switching gears a little bit, to kind of stop talking about Minecraft. I know it's...
What?
Minecon? Not talking about Minecraft? What the fuck is this? They did release a little bit more info about the HoloLens.
Ah, yes.
It's, from what people are saying, it looks like it's almost a consumer product.
And what do you mean by a consumer product?
Well, what I mean is they're pretty close to actually having a final device ready to put in a box, ship to your local Walmart or whatever, and allow
so
you
this
to
isn't
buy.
like a glorified tech demo of what they want it to be, and then it turns out to be, like the Chevy Volt of the gaming, and it just being completely different of what they were talking about, and price wise is way off track from what they were talking about.
Well, they haven't
$599
released they haven't released any pricing or anything like that, but from
it's not going to be cheap.
I would assume if you're looking at this, and it's going to be its own hardware. It's not going to be tethered to a
like
computer.
buying a new console in a sense.
Yeah. If you're looking at this, I would say the sweet spot would be $200 to $250.
That's extremely generous.
I wouldn't be surprised $300 though.
If you're aiming for a 300 would be a
because that is
guess.
a Microsoft thing to do.
I mean, this is the new hotness, and they're kind of reaching out to the gaming industry. So if it's supposed to function as the console, I was going to be thinking 350, 400, honestly.
Yeah, but
Especially if it does what they're showing. This ain't going to be no low budget thing.
True. But I mean,
and this is kind of the new hotness now. You're talking about
Well,
3D
how is it
holograms.
gonna play? How is it gonna play into other games besides?
Oh, they have a Halo tech demo.
yeah, they did. It's going to be able to connect to your PC or your Xbox One over local network, Wi-Fi, I would assume, something along those lines. But it's not going to be dependent on that hardware. It's got its own GPU, its CPU, processor, everything like that is built into the actual headset.
Would it work something like a Chromebook, where you can, like, from your computer, put on the HoloLens and do like it does with the Minecraft thing, where you project a screen onto your wall and, like, stream movies or videos and stuff like that?
I don't think it would work with the Chromebook simply because it's...
No, I'm just saying using Chromebook as an example. You can take something from here and stream it through this device.
Probably is what I would assume.
That's what I use Chromebook for.
They
not
would be
Chromebook,
able
but
to
Chromecast.
use
Chromecast. That's what I meant to
Chromecast.
say.
Yeah. I think that might be a feature that they're looking at for it. I mean, they're still kind of playing a lot of that close to their chest.
Oh yeah, I mean, they don't want to. You don't want to stick their foot in their mouth and make a lot of promises that they can't uphold.
But Microsoft, they always do. Come on, they're pretty straight
like
shooters.
Mojang, I want my quiver. They didn't even let me use it.
I did hear there is one really big drawback to it, though. It has
Melts your eyes.
Huh?
Motion sickness?
No,
Your
actually,
eyes.
motion sickness was not one of them.
Oh, diarrhea then?
It has a small field of view.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like how they got a specialized camera that shows what the person's looking
So
at.
you're just seeing like a smaller
directly.
Yeah.
Well, you're basically
It's-
seeing whatever the field of view is being displayed through the lens.
What they were saying, the people who actually had it hands-on with it, is like looking through a letterbox. You got this small field of view, and then you look over here, the illusion's busted because it fades
Cuts
out or
off.
whatever. Yeah, it's a big cutoff. You actually have to really whip your head around to take in everything.
So why didn't they just make the video like stretch further out?
It might be a compatibility issue.
Or cost.
Or costs. They like I
Yeah.
said, they might be kind of cutting back on a lot of that to try to aim for that consumer sweet spot
Price.
for the pricing.
Now what you do is you turn the blur settings all the way up, and then start looking around.
Yep.
fucking
I
just
could
puke.
watch David throw up.
But it'd be in 3D.
3D. And then you can make it go up and down and like.
Oh,
So if you guys had a chance, would you invest in something like that? Would you
Yeah, I plan to.
you plan to get that?
Yes, because I see the possibilities in gaming for that. I've seen great platformer games are being actually developed for it. They don't have a title or anything like that, but they look awesome.
Would you
Yeah.
say you would support this over something like Morpheus or Oculus Rift?
Now, I haven't really gone and looked to see the differences between them, but really, what it's going to come down to is price, and they know that.
yep.
Which
Which
is
is
going to go for the one that's cheap.
No, the problem with Oculus Rift is everything has to be done in a first-person perspective. With this,
Yeah.
it's at least you're like, you're seeing a 3D.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's not showing you what you would be seeing from a first person. It's showing you. It's basically like the Oculus Rift, but for third person now.
So
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, because to me, a lot of this stuff for gaming purposes, I'm not interested in. But Oculus Rift is purely virtual reality, right? It's not like augmented reality where you can see the world around you, the physical world
Right.
around you.
No. It's
Okay.
virtual. It's like being in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that's what
So,
HoloLens
yeah.
is it's
Yeah.
not virtual reality, it's augmented
Right.
reality. So
Well, that's the thing too. Is like it's basically Oculus Rift is like mainly good for anything first person.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
the Oculus Rift doesn't actually it's not like 3D like the the HoloLens is trying to show, but the Oculus Rift just basically gives you the illusion. It picks
That
up
you
your
are in it,
emotions.
yeah.
It picks up your emotions and it will orient that with what's trying to be displayed. So if you're looking over here, it'll project what you would look like over there, or
Yeah.
right.
So it's not a true 3D visual, but it's a 3D immersion.
okay.
Kind of like what the Wii U gamepad is. You look around, it knows where you're moving around.
Yeah,
But you can't play like
Yes.
third person, shooter in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's why I kind of see like, I mean, it may be fun with the first person, but I don't know.
A lot of
just,
people
So-
have fun with it with the jump scare
Do
games.
you see HoloLens and Oculus Rift really being two sides of a different coin, or two sides
Yeah.
of the same coin? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
are
Yeah, two sides of the same coin.
so they're not competition, but you could get both and
Well,
not really have to fight over.
That's like comparing apples to oranges and stuff like that. They look like they'd function the same way, but they're really two completely different things.
So is the HoloLens compatible with the PC? Like, are you
Yes.
going to be able to do?
Well,
PC
it's developed
Yeah,
by Microsoft.
It's
so I
it's
would
going
hope
to be
so.
reliant. Here's
Wow.
the kicker. It's reliant on Windows 10, of course.
Aw.
So while all the hardware is on the HoloLens itself, the software to communicate is reliant on whatever they're packing in Windows 10.
Windows 10.
Or
I
who
mean,
knows?
they probably updated like some of like the DirectX and everything. So I mean,
Who knows? Oh, DirectX is DirectX. What is
Yeah.
it?
what is it,
12,
like 11 or
12 or 13? Is it 13 or
Lost
12?
I think it's 12. 'cause
Well, either way, the latest version of DirectX is not going to be supported by anything under Windows 10.
Right. So I'm guessing that's kind of
that's.
the reasoning.
I mean, I see that they're trying to force the update to the latest stuff like that, so they ain't got to try to worry about compatibility issues and whatnot.
By Windows
But that is
To be
kind of
fair-
it's kind of a kick in the nuts to
To
everybody
be
else.
fair, they are offering free updates for Windows 7 users. To be fair, they are
Yes.
offering that.
But the thing is they keep changing it, and it's like I get I'm not a computer tech. I know basic stuff, but it takes me a little while to learn, how to change these settings, how to work these, how to do this and that, and then I update the version. It was kind of like when I went from XP to 7. It's like,
That's a
wait,
big.
this is
bit
how I did this
more of a-
before.
Yeah, it's a
Why
big
is
jump.
this not here now?
Yeah.
It's like, and then I
That feels
I basically have to relearn the whole thing again, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but I see that as fun.
Here's,
Getting to relearn
I
something.
mean,
You're
here's,
weird.
Here's the thing that I fear. It always seems that the odd versions of Windows are the more stable and better produced versions.
And that's why they skipped 9.
They didn't.
Well, they didn't want.
It was 8.1. That's what it was. 9 was 8.1.
Well, they never.
The fact that
No,
when
if
you
it doesn't
Google
say
search-
9, then they never did it.
you Google search Windows 9, you would automatically get Windows 98, and that's why
Yeah.
they wanted to fix that.
That makes sense.
Because really,
It's
hasn't been that. There's more than 10 versions of Windows.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like why they named the Xbox 360 the Xbox 360 and not the Xbox 2 is because it was going up against the PS3. And when consumers are looking, yeah, when consumers are looking at, they're like, PS3, that's newer than Xbox 2. I'm gonna go with the newer one. It's a marketing ploy.
Oh, I see.
Of course, that does make
And they
sense.
should have
for
with the
Xbox
Xbox 720.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense with the Xbox One, but
Right.
they're going for Xbox One. It's the one
Like
one
number 1.
It's the one box you will need for your entertainment center.
Just like with the Nintendo Wii.
That's why I got my
About
computer.
Us, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a console gamer anymore. I mean,
See, this is all coming from my my teachings for marketing and stuff like that. Is all this bullshit? But I mean, marketers, fuck those guys. They twist everything around.
They do.
oh, that's their job.
That's why I didn't want to go into anything like that. I don't want to sell my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All they care is about getting the sale. They don't really care about anything else.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going on about a little about an hour now. You guys want to play some speculation games and make your wish list of what you want to see in version 1.9?
Better graphics. No.
That's what they got resource packs for, Chris. You should really check into that, dude.
I want it to be less blocky.
They have that.
Yeah.
They have stuff like that. They got one. Well, it'll always be somewhat kind of blocky, but it's actually with the resource packs. They've actually started doing 3D models now.
Yep.
A lot more stuff pops out. It's not just either a square or a complete flat image on the surface anymore. There's really good high definition 3D models now.
Or hell, you can make them look like Lego bricks.
Yep. People have actually worked with the game's settings and actually can make all the blocks look like Lego bricks. Got the
Weren't you, Chris? Weren't you? Sorry. Speaking of
Go ahead,
Lego,
go ahead.
weren't you the one who was talking about the Lego Worlds game and wanting us to play
another
it?
block game.
It was
Yeah,
you,
but
right?
That looked cool.
Guys,
because
you
it
should
was-
play Legos with me. It's freaking awesome.
Well, because I
won't play Minecraft 'cause it's too
of all the
blocky.
vehicle stuff, and I don't know. It just seemed like it was kind of bigger, without needing a ton of mods or
Fair enough. I mean,
without needing a ton of mods.
fair enough. Modding can be a complicated
Yeah, but-
thing.
Oh,
It-
yeah. I mean,
But modding is what keeps the community together.
Yeah,
Keeps it
it's what
expand.
made Minecraft. I mean, without modding, I would not have come back to the game. I mean,
well, honestly, it's a lot of the modders' ideas that have changed what they implement into the game. I mean, take horses, for example. Not only did they like the idea, they actually brought aboard the creators of the horses mod pack. Almost every skin that was in that mod pack was actually implemented into the game. I think the same thing for the guy that created the bunnies, the rabbits. The
he
guy that
got
made
hired in.
I don't know if he got hired in, but they
Oh,
brought him
okay.
aboard. They
Yeah.
asked for his help.
So I guess the best type of speculation we can get, the best type of ideas we can get, is from somebody who doesn't play Minecraft. What would you, aside from better graphics, what would you want to see in the game?
Well, some of this might already even be in because I think the last time he played was like 1.2.
Well,
point
that's why
oh,
we're
maybe.
here. So throw out some ideas, and we can tell you if you should come back or if maybe you should wait and see what 1.9 has to offer.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if they did implement like better, like kind of like what Jimmy's saying, combat, but like instead of just like your sword just going like that, like actually implementing like different swings, or you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be
like
kinda
different
cool.
swipes
Different
or whatnot.
animations.
Like
Right.
instead of a slash,
Like
you could
motion.
do a stab.
Now,
Or yeah.
do they or have they said if they're going to have location-based attacks?
No.
Like if you peg somebody in the head, it does more damage than if you shoot them in the foot.
I thought it did already.
Did it? Does it?
No, I don't think it does. I think originally it did with the original bows because it didn't have a crit system. It just had shoot. So
now I know you do more damage when you lunge at a opponent. With
no,
sword.
it doesn't do more damage. When dashing, if you hit them with the sword, it's guaranteed a harder knockback. That's what that does.
Could have sworn I killed things quicker that way.
Well, you probably just have a better sword.
We talk about
You got your
Well,
sharpness, sharpness
there is
5.
that whole placebo effect, like in Pokemon, where you push the button
Yeah,
to catch
hold-
the Pokemon
hold up
or
an A
whatever.
as soon as it closes, and you're guaranteed to catch it
Whoa! That works. So
if you say so.
Ever since playing Super Mario RPG, whenever I'm playing an RPG game, I will try to time buttons with hits to
block.
do. Even though I know it won't work on certain games, I still do it. It's
that's-
muscle memory at this point.
That's like anybody else when they're playing their racing games, and all of a sudden, here goes the left turn. You freaking turn your controller like you think that helps.
yeah, that's why people stare at you like, "What are you doing, motherfucker?"
No, see, that's why you use the Wii Remote's steering wheel. So, yep, this works. No.
I don't know.
I mean,
Besides that,
for
I'm not
me,
even sure what-
I've been kind of getting a little bored of the game of Minecraft just because, I like playing with groups of people. That's why I like, we have a server that we pop up every now and then. But if I want to play the game, I'll fire it up, I'll start a new world, and I'll explore around and get situated and whatnot. And about maybe hour and a half in, I get bored because I like the multiplayer aspect of the game. I like playing with people, not just playing the game. I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I like Minecraft so much is because, you could draw a lot of inspiration from people and just have fun.
I know, yeah. That's what we did in the last server that we was up for 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Oh, I like what you're doing. I'm going to do that too.
Halfway through.
Halfway stop.
Yep. And it brought up an interesting fact, too. I thought of we've probably had, maybe 6 or 7 server worlds?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. If you're including
There's-
the old ones I
Yeah,
ran.
I think maybe 8 or 9, including David's. But thinking back at that now, there's only one time, where we actually beat the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
No.
No, there were 2.
There's 2. One was on the survival island, which I think is probably the best one we ever did.
That was
because
fun.
It was hilarious watching Jason fail at that automatic wheat farm. I can't get it to work.
Oh, yeah.
All you had to do was go up to it and hold the right mouse button,
Yep.
and it
You
would
had to have
grow
a bone meal in your hand, and this is back when bone meal instant.
one hit click.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would grow wheat and chop it down and
Dispense you a seed, you'd plant it, would dispense you a bone meal, you'd grow it, and it just
keep going. It
Forever.
worked for everybody,
As long as you had
except
bone
for
meal.
Jason.
it would never work for Jason.
For whatever reason, we never figured out why.
I think it was just doing wrong.
Was it user error? You think?
It had
Minecraft
He was
races.
left holding.
Yeah, he's left-handed. That's
Left-handed.
why.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
holding. Yeah. See, now in the new version, it'll be able to work if the bone meal thing hadn't been changed.
No,
Oh, you're right. We did beat the Ender Dragon a second time. That was
yeah, it
with
was our probably
the
our
first
next.
chain game server, wasn't
Yeah, Smashcraft server. Yeah,
it? Oh,
server.
yeah. Sorry.
Wrong game, Jace. Wrong game. But yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah, Evan was so pissed Jason took the kill.
Oh yeah. I don't think I was part of that. I think I was at work when you guys were doing that.
Yeah, we tried so hard. I think we tried for like 2 weeks trying to get a time where everybody could do it, and
It was just so hard.
It never
we
works.
got us in the Midwest, and Evan out on the West Coast, and David and his late night work schedules. It was really hard to work something out.
Yep. But
Well, I was wondering, like, I honestly have always been big into co-op games. So I don't know, maybe if there's like some more co-op kind of stuff.
I'll tell you what. Me and I started planning on it. Once 1.9 comes out, you still bought the copies, right? You didn't.
I don't know what my password is.
Oh, as long as you remember the email, that's easy to dig up. But
I don't know.
we plan on starting up a server, and with all the new stuff going on into the end, there's a long-term goal with that, and you should play around with us,
Long-term goal.
Well, because the end is literally the end. You don't just go there, and with all the new exploration aspects they're adding into the game, it might be interesting. And like I say, a lot of us could be relearning the game in the first place because the combat system's completely different. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to still be adding more stuff that they haven't even scratched the surface with.
Yeah, technically
they still even put out snapshots yet, so they're still going to be tweaking things here and there, adding stuff here and there. It's
Right.
So they didn't go into detail about the Endermites at all.
no,
Yeah.
it's true.
Are those still going to be a thing, though?
Honestly,
I'm hoping so.
I'm not so sure. Because remember, falling back to what we said before, that they've been secretly putting changes here and there.
Yeah.
I've been playing on a couple of servers in single-player worlds. I haven't seen Endermites in a long time, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, you have been playing more than I have, so.
And it just reminds me too, Ace. I've been watching a UHC matchup on another well-known Minecraft community. That apparently the killer rabbits were completely removed. They're still in the game, but their odds of them spawning are gone. They
Really?
don't spawn anymore.
I wonder why.
Not sure.
Probably because they're cheap.
They are. They're really weak. You could kill them
Oh,
in 2
man.
hits with a diamond sword, but like
They
4
can
hearts
kill
damage.
you.
Yeah, kill
Yeah.
you in 2 hits. It's like
That
they.
could ruin a UHC match.
Yeah, it was like, oh, a bunny.
What happened to Jason? Yeah, the bunny rabbit killed him.
You just messed up
Yeah,
your...
you
Yeah,
you
you
went
said-
you went Hulk there on your camera.
I switched my .json filter to creeper vision, so we're
Okay. Predator mode is on.
good. Can I fix it?
You have to hold it for a little
Yeah,
bit.
hold it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Whatever.
I think that's a sign.
Yeah. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye here?
My screen went
Other than
vomit.
I am psyched as hell for 1.9.
I am
can't
too,
wait
and
for
because in light of all the stuff they revealed, it's gonna be really hard not to play snapshots. But I don't want to ruin it for me. I don't want to. I don't want to be burnt out when they add the last few things.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's
I'm gonna do is play with the blocks and see what works with what. Really.
No, because
I'm excited.
I want to be able to come here and see them for the first time. I mean,
I'm
and
sorry.
stone bricks
These two,
and
your
stairs
face
and
is perfect
slabs.
between them. Chris's face is perfect between these two. These two are all animated and hyped up about it, and Chris is just stone faced staring at the camera.
Green.
Go ahead, Chris. What?
I was gonna say, I'm excited for
I
Doom
like
4.
them. I want to
Doom
be able
4.
to see what goes together.
Oh, your camera
Oh,
just.
I know. I just
you
disabled
said-
it. See if it'll. Nope.
Uh,
Fix it. It's still loading. It's still bringing.
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Oh well.
All right.
I'd like to be able to play with
But
the
yeah.
blocks to see what works.
I don't
Maybe
know.
if we were
We'll
50
see.
minutes ago and just getting started, I'd try to fix it. But
I know it's cheat mode.
Minecraft theme. Come on, green. Come on.
He's a creeper.
Do you guys have any ideas for our next topic?
I have no clue, really.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I guess it'd be time for one of those random topic episodes that we said that we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Oh, hey, Jimmy fixed himself.
Did I?
Yeah.
Aw.
You just had to calm down a little bit. It was your inner Hulk coming out.
He's a Caitlyn now.
Aw.
Took a blood pressure pill.
All right. Well,
Maybe I just need more water.
I guess we'll figure out what we'll talk about next time and let you guys know then.
All right,
Bye.
later.
See ya!
Jesse.